Why, hello everyone. Welcome back for another video for some more Minecraft. And pretty much I'm starting out here in the basement because I was taking a moment to appreciate the amazing artwork here I have placed to make this basement not seem so empty. But there's also storage, so you know, it can't be a basement if I don't store stuff down in there. So there's that, and it is also nighttime at the moment. Everything's pretty dark. Luckily, we have a bunch of torches lying around. So, that's a good thing. But for today's episode, it's going to mainly be about cleaning up a few areas and probably repurposing materials that have just been lying around. So we're gonna do that, but in order to get started we're gonna need to sleep through the night because I don't want to be working in the dark. I might trip over and stub my toe or something. Definitely don't want that. And there we go. Okay, so as you notice, I have shears. We are going to go out here to where Pixel Art Road is. I'm going to take this whole pixel art down. Why, you may ask? Well, because I feel like the wool could be repurposed for something greater. So we might be able to do something cool with it. Not too sure yet, but I definitely know the wool can be used for something better. So, I'm going to go out here and do that. But as we're going out here, I know that we're going to definitely need to work on this quarry, because this is mainly supposed to be for stone. And I do have plans to be bringing back the player wall. Kind of like how Stampy did in his world. I might try to do that, because I did it in my Better Than Adventure world, and it was becoming really big, so there were a bunch of signs on a wall that just kept going and going, and I would put people's names down on that wall. Anyone that commented or whatever, and can you not? Anyways, we're gonna try to take down this pixel art because I want to repurpose the wool for greater things. Pretty much. So, oh, where'd that other piece of wool go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Honestly, we might try and use some of this wool to build a big Luxray pixel art at some point, but I definitely know we're going to need more wool than this. We're not going to just get that overnight. And no, we're not going to do any mining off screen. So now the heart is depleted. So, and then we're going to have to take down the golden apple. And we could probably use that gold there, those gold blocks, to make power rails so we can continue our railroad project, which I know is something that needs to be done. And I've been needing to do that. And then out in the distance there, we're going to need to break that down and repurpose the cobblestone. And probably make a better bridge, because that one looks pretty jank. We might honestly do that, because I don't like how that looks. And we're going to try to at least make it look nice. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing to have in mind, because I definitely think that the railroad could use a touch-up. Needs a renovation, we'll put it that way. Let me get these gold blocks and continue mining the rest of these. But nonetheless, I've been trying to find more games to play. I know Critter Cove is one of them. I know the video might not do that great, but oh well. You know, it is what it is. But I'm going to mainly make videos that I want to make. I'm just going to make them for fun, because I want to show people the kind of stuff that I like playing. and the kind of stuff I say when I play those said games. So, that's that. I definitely know I said some pretty crazy things while playing Critter Cove. And I'm not usually your family-friendly kind of channel. I usually tend to let a few vulgar words slip through. Because, one, I really don't care about monetization. And I think that's the one thing I'm not focused on. I'm focused on entertaining people, to say the least. But not only that, but I want to make sure people have a smile after they watch my videos. So, that's a good goal to have in mind, for sure. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. Well, there you go. See? I let a vulgar word slip. Because I accidentally let go of the shift button. Or shift key. I don't know what. And there I go again. I am screwing up so much right now. I keep fumbling over myself. That's all I'm doing here. Let's go ahead and do this. Alright, that's said and done. So I can pretty much stack up here. And we'll get all this wool down. We'll probably be able to get those torches back. Because we'll probably need those torches too. So that'll be really nice. Go ahead and... Well, I'm out of range here. I might want to build out just a little bit. A little bit more. There we go. Okay. Get that out of the way, and then I should jump over here. All this wool. Nice. And then we'll jump down here and go, ugh! Because apparently my character loves to do that. We'll do that, and then... Oh, wait. You know what we didn't do? We didn't get the rest of those gold blocks. I say we'll probably have to build up a block or two to get those down. No? Surprisingly not. Wow. Okay. Now, the heart here, we could probably build it somewhere else. But I don't know. We might try to make a house out of it, but... I doubt that would be a good idea. But again, I think we could just repurpose most of this wool for a big Luxray pixel art. And I need to do that custom player head as well, which is a head from my character plastered on the side of a mountain. So that'll be very nice if we can get that done. I'm going to see if there's any spare dirt in these chests, because I got a good feeling that we do. No, nothing in that. It's a lot of cobblestone. It's probably from that quarry. A lot of wood too. But I'm pretty sure we got dirt here somewhere. Surely to goodness we have dirt. Yep, there we go. Okay. I'm going to store this wool in here for now. I think that's all I know to store in there. I think everything else is pretty much good to go. Let's eat this pork chop real quick, even though it's raw. There we go. The FDA surely won't mind me doing that, because first off, the FDA does not fucking exist in Minecraft. But, you know, here I am. I'm not dead yet, so that's good. At least I'm not over here eating deli ham, which is now a pathogen or a carcinogen for cancer. I'd rather be eating chicken and turkey. Those are pretty good options. So, the chicken's mainly the based one. Turkey, I have to be in the mood for it. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up these horrible looking holes that I left behind after taking all this wood. And we could probably repurpose the wood for something else greater. Houses. That's something I have in mind. We're gonna do more housing at some point. But then again, we can also use this wood to make signs. So we'll go ahead and break all this wood, and then we'll fill it right back up with dirt. Just like that. And wow, I'm already messing up. How about that? Well, if we don't make mistakes, then, you know, what's the point in living? That's the whole point in living. It's just part of it. Just part of life. But another thing that's part of life is sending pigs into the sky and also receiving their nutritious rations that they drop as they ascend to the land above my world or whatever. I don't know where I was going with that. But let me go ahead and actually revisit something. So if I look, yeah, I enrolled in trade school back in 2024, and it is 2026. It's been 2 years, which is crazy. So that's pretty awesome. And if I look at the map, I've done a lot over time. But we still got much to do. So that is definitely something to note. So let me look here. I'm thinking about starting the wall like somewhere in this area because I'm gonna knock this out. Let's see, this is 3x3, so it will be like here somewhere. So I'm gonna start digging out a 3x3 path like this, just to kind of get it started. It's already turning dark on me. How unfortunate. I'm telling you, daylight goes by fast when you're busy. But that doesn't stop me from wanting to do the things I love the most, and that's making videos for fun. And also making this world a lot more wonderful and mystical as it is. Okay, so 3x3. And then we'll dig this out too because we're just cool. Or maybe not. I don't think I'm cool. Sometimes I'd rather be found, or I would rather think of myself to be cool rather than to be found as cool. Or it's the other way around. I'd rather think myself to be a fool rather than to be found as one. Which I'd be worried if I was found as a fool. That would make me really start thinking about my life choices. But oh well. Get all this dug out here. And break that stone a little bit. And we'll break the grass above. And yeah, there we go. So we gotta start. So at least we know where the road's gonna be. Along with the wall that's going to be also constructed here. Along that. It is dark already. And there are sheep. Speaking of which, we do need sheep. Wonder if we can trap sheep in a boat and then push them somewhere into like a fenced area. Oh well. We'll collect the wool at least because I know we'll be needing that wool for the pixel art. And there goes that sheep. Oh, he dropped 4 pieces of wool. And now he's just stuck down there forever. He's not getting out. That'd be kind of funny. Wait. Yeah, they're not going to be able to get out of here. Can I like push you in here? Yeah, he's not able to get out now. Well, maybe they'll never grow their wool back. Who knows? I think I know exactly what to do for this situation, and that is making a 2x2 piece of land for them to get on. Yeah, there we go. And then this cobblestone I can remove. I'll put a torch here for them, so if they want to... Yeah, they're just not able to get back up. Wow. Cool. So they're not getting back up. Wait, are they actually doing it? No, they're not. I'll let them figure that out for themselves. I don't think they're getting out anytime sooner or later. Now this dirt I need to put back up somewhere as well. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll at least keep a stack on me though. But then actually, I'll start getting some signs made. Because signs are cool. Then start putting some... Oh yeah, I forgot. Signs are... They're single signs now. They're not stacked. But we'll put them in here. Along with trapdoors that I accidentally crafted. Seeds. I'll think about planting seeds out here at some point, but this pig's gotta go because he's oinking my head off. And I'll kill this. No, wait, no, not kill the sheep. Shear it. Because we're being productive. I'd rather be productive and not kill sheep. Because I don't really think sheep drop anything else but wool. But it's better to shear them rather than kill them. So let me go back to the house and skip through the night again. Because now that we got that pixel art taken down, I think we can work on something else out towards where the castle is and stuff. Because I do have plans for the castle. And I think you all are going to like it. So let's just do this real quick. And then get back up. And then I gotta store some of this stuff. Oh yeah, this gold. I need to split it in half. Oh shoot. I dropped that like it was nothing. Throwing away money. I see. But we got a crap ton of gold now. Let me go ahead and put that gold in there. And then store the rest of that gold. We got 2 stacks and 14 of gold. But then we got 30 blocks of gold added up. And I have found a lot of diamonds in my time. So that's pretty crazy to know I got 27 blocks of diamond. And I really thought to myself when I was looking in this world that I had that much diamond. I was like, oh my goodness. I must have done a lot of grinding. And also there's some stone. And there's more stone. I didn't even know that was in there. Should probably store that. A stack at 55 now. That's good. But aside from my amazing resourcefulness, we have plans to make a castle garden. And it's going to be out here somewhere, because I do have a doorway that's just kind of blocking this off here. Yep, right here. So here, I have placed torches, and that was in the video that talked about my return after 2 years. I'm going to mainly focus on trying to make this look like some sort of hanging gardens of Babylon. It'll be really cool if I can do that. So, first things first, we gotta get rid of these trees because they're ugly. But we could probably also get the leaves while we're at it, because we can make some awesome bushes. We'll probably have to get new shears as well while I'm at it. Get out of here. Get out of here, you stupid leaves. Okay, I think that's enough for that one. So I got a bunch of oak leaves and some birch leaves, I think. Yes. Okay. And you need to get out of my way. Because, yep, get out of here. You get on out of here. Okay. So they're gone. We're not going to acknowledge that, but I also will chop this tree down because we could probably use the wood. And then we'll shear it on up. And I'll chop these trees down as well. And I will yoink some of their leaves. There we go. And there's also a tree here. I'll go ahead and knock it out. There we go. How much leaves do we have? Stacking 26 of oak. While we got at least 25 of birch leaves. We ain't got no stack of birch leaves yet, which is surprising because, you know, birch leaves aren't bad, they're just less saturated. It's just the wood really hurts me. Unless I'm willing to make some sort of, like, kind of sycamore tree, but I don't think I'm gonna really do that. But I will break down these trees and then continue on with my project, because we are going to get some cobblestone and some smooth stone and start making the walls for this awesome project. So, you know, I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. I know the one video that I made, of course, that was based on Critter Cove. I guess I could say that was a start, but I am going to try to rotate, you know, from Minecraft to Critter Cove to Minecraft and then Critter Cove again. But other than that, I might try to do Minecraft videos still. Just, I'm not going to be mainly a Minecraft channel. I'm going to try to just make videos that I like. Get these leaves out of the way. And these shears are about to break. When, though, is the question? There they are. Okay. Okay, there's one more tree, though, and you need to shush and die. I got at least I got pork from that. I can use that for something culinary and tasty. So we'll do that. I'm gonna probably about to sneeze here, but at the same time, I'll get out here and then put some of this stuff up because I am going to need cobblestone. And I think some of that smooth stone is going to help us, so that's a good thing. We'll go back to the house and do that. But other than that, we should see the castle garden. Yep, there we go. Castle garden. Railroads, housing, and landscaping, which is, we've done that a little bit, as a matter of fact. So, that's new. And we also have spruce leaves. I did not notice that. Well, yeah, I do, because I did plant spruce trees. So, that is a good thing. I think I got spruce saplings, as a matter of fact. I think we'll plant some spruce saplings out where the castle garden is, which will be really nice. And I got wheat. I don't think we need that yellow dye for anything, do we? Not that I know of. We do have some birch saplings, and let me look here. Moa eggs. I don't think I'll need those for anything at the moment. Because I did... Wait, yeah, I would, because... Well, no, did I actually hatch a Moa? Yeah, I already hatched one. It just ain't grown yet. Just ain't grown. Which is very unfortunate. Because I did lose my last Moa. Because it fell in the underworld. Or not underworld, but overworld. Not underworld. Lord, that would be horrible. Fell in the underworld. I do have bone meal. I might actually use that. And then these. One at least needs just a stack of leaves. So, yeah, I'll take a stack. I just got so many tools in my inventory that I do need to make a chest. Just so I can get it out of my inventory. And I have a lot of steak. Sugar. I'll tell you one thing. I'll probably have diabetes by the end of this video, but who knows? Who knows? I am going to, however, make this chest because we do need to do that. So my armor and stuff, because we're not fighting anything, we'll just put it in there, and then Hammer of Notch, we'll get that out of the way. And I have 2 shovels, which is good. Book, and then my dart shooter. I don't know what it's called, an enchanted shooter, but it's a shooter. It's a dart shooter. And then I'll smelt, or no, I'm going to cook that pork, because we'll smelt, cook. It doesn't matter. As long as it's cooked, it's cooked. Pork is pork. So, I should be good, right? I would hope so. I'd be worried if I wasn't. Let's go back out here and start digging out some of the dirt. And I also need gravel because I am going to make it where I can walk up to that. Let's go ahead and get back out to the castle. Just kind of take a moment to appreciate the amazing hard work that I had put into this world in the past. Because I am going to try and get right back into that. And I also have an obnoxious cave sound playing in my ears. That's the one thing I didn't want. And that's not a very good way to appreciate my hard work and effort game. So I really don't take liking to that. I don't appreciate it. But hold on. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, we gotta actually, I think we're gonna remove this by digging this out. And ooh, I don't know what happened there. I think there is something under here because if I recall correctly, there was a cave that I had explored in the past, and I think it was during my early episodes for this playthrough that I did find a cave under it, or under this place, and I named it something that I probably shouldn't have, but oh well. We'll ignore it for now. But I am going to break let's break this part. And then we'll see. Do that, and then oh yeah, see, there's the cave. Wow. That's actually one of the mineshaft support beams. Wow. And there's the cave, actually. Oh my god, I named it that. Oh. Okay, yeah. Maybe it's best we don't come back down here. I'm gonna pretend I never saw that. I am going to, however, try to get back over here by just placing dirt. Luckily, I made that. And, alright, place dirt back over that. Ah, yeah. And then we'll place more gravel. And then we'll do that. And then we can place stone slabs here. And we should be good. Should be, but I don't know. I'll make it look like this is kind of collapsed in, so it would look a little bit more realistic. We take some dirt out here, and then there we go. And then for this, I can kind of make the stone wall look like it's evolved or upgraded a little bit to kind of hold that gravel in place. And then the best part, not the best part, never mind, I will actually do this. There we go. And then I'll get back up here. Gotta go around the wall again. Hopefully I make it. I did. Okay. Do that, and then this door can go bye-bye. And then we'll break this wall. Or wait, no, we don't have to. We can actually fix this wall. And then I can put cobblestone down. Stack that up. There we go. Okay, and then there we go. And then I'll stack this up. And there. We got something. So now this is open. Mobs could probably infiltrate the castle walls, which is not a good thing. We'll have to probably set up something to where they can't do that. And I'm going to go ahead and start filling this up. And I've already ran out of gravel. Wow. We're gonna definitely need more gravel, that's for sure. And I'm going to put some torches down, because we'll definitely need to do that. There. So now with that open, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And this, because we are going to be making this where it goes down. And there. Okay. Now, thinking, because we can use this dirt to kind of make some places flatten out. So you're going to do this. There. Okay. And we can go around and we destroy all this grass. You need to put a torch down so y'all can see. I don't want you all walking into something and be blind Don't want you all to lose your nearsighted vision. I'm saying you all are blind, but I'm just saying it's really difficult to see at night. So that's what I'm trying to do, is prevent you all from straining your eyes. And there's a cave up there. Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Who would have known that this was here? Let me light this up. Well, how about that? Could probably use this for something. A little waterfall that meets up with this one. Oh, that'd be so cool. I mean, look at that. Come on. Come on. Isn't that cool or what? Now we can actually use some of this dirt to terraform landscape. This is one of the things we have been working on, so we do that. And I messed up there, but don't worry. It happens. It's like that sometimes. It's like that. And then let me do this. And yeah, okay. I like the long stream of water, though, so I'm going to keep that there and then use this dirt to build around. And I ran out of dirt. This is bullshit. I ran out of dirt. However, we could probably remove that waterfall and then maybe make it, like, come out from the top here. That would be so cool. Actually, yeah, that would be so awesome. Hold on. Come here, naturally generated waterfall. I am going to confiscate your hydrogen oxide privileges, if that's what you call it. There we go. So we'll keep this water bucket. And we'll worry about that another time. However, I should probably put a torch down here. There we go. And here. So it won't be so dark, and so I can at least see what I'm doing. Definitely don't want to go in here and be blind. I'm going to dig this out a little bit, because this is kind of shallow. Gotta give this world some depth. Give the water something to work with. And let me also fix this, and voila. Okay. There we go. There we go. Bam. Neato burrito. And then... Alright, there we go. That is absolutely sprigatito burrito of me. I love that. Looks good. Looks good. Nice. Okay. So we got a little bit of this done. It looks decent right now, but this is really cool. I think I'm going to keep it like that and put a couple torches there. And I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, we could use some of the cobblestone and the smooth stone to build or start on the player walls. Because we are going to put some signs down, but it's going to be for some of the town members here. So they do get their names on the wall already, because either one, they're good friends of mine, or two, they watch my videos. I'm going to kill those pigs. They were in the way. Is there a minecart here? You know what? We could actually get there faster by just doing this. I gotta break this minecart and place it on here. Go right up here. And we're here. Okay. Now I can just walk down through here. And there we go. We're already here. Voila. How about that? I definitely need to improve the minecart, though. I think that we could do so much more. Go ahead and remove this. I might change this to gravel, honestly, so we'll get a bunch of our cobblestone back. But let me get started on this player wall by starting right here. And cobblestone. Boom, boom, boom. And boom. Okay. Dig out all this dirt. And dig this out. I'm thinking to myself, should I make it 2 blocks high or 3 blocks? I think 3 blocks. Or not 3 blocks, but 2 blocks. Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to terraform the land behind it. Make it look natural. Go. And then we do this again. And this. And do that. Kind of taper it off. Because if we don't, it's going to look really weird. And I think this is fine for now. This is fine for now. Okay. And then we can use some of the smooth stone slabs to construct the little top part there. It's going to hold it together. Do this. Ah, I was 2 blocks short. But yeah, we're going to also repurpose these stone slabs for that reason. That. And also, maybe getting squids isn't going to be so hard for dye because they keep spawning on that waterfall. So, maybe gathering ink sacks won't be so difficult after all for the pixel art build. And now we can actually go back and get those signs in that chest over there. So let's do that. But while I am at it, I'm going to kill these squids. Woo! Alright, there's 1 ink sac. And then get over here. And woo! And you get out of here too. You move the hell up. There we go. Now we can get those signs. I got distracted a bit. That cow did not need to be there. Wrong time, wrong place, buddy. Start playing the Skyrim battle music. You should have never come here. And then I will place these signs up here now. And I'm going to try to think of who or what player names I should put down. So I know that one is the one and only, my favorite, Skeet. And then another favorite, the OG, but I still remember him as this. Anti-Aiden. And then let's see. Mr. the Man. Mr. Man's awesome. And then who else? I'm trying to think of another name. I might get more signs because there's a lot of people that I know still kind of watches my content. What was their name? He was Aperture. Yeah, Aperture's the one that recommended the airship. I should... That's another thing we could collect wool for, is the airship. That would be really cool. But let me go back and craft more signs. Or, no, I don't really feel like walking. I don't really feel like walking all the way back to that friggin' crafting table. And wow, we actually got an achievement because, again, I don't know why, but I re-downloaded the mod pack that I had, and I also got my world pack, so we're making what progress we can at the moment. So, do this, make some signs, because we're just that awesome. And we're going to put more people down, just to kind of get it started. And you need to get out of here, because you were looking at me funny. Who else was it? Oh, my man, All Todd. Can't forget the Todd of all Todds. And let's see here. I'm trying to think of another name. I think it was... I'm thinking for a minute. I'm really thinking. I think that's all I can really think of, because I know, yeah, we're going to keep these signs. However, we do need a chest for them, so... Go ahead and put this chest down. Right here. We'll do it right here. Oh, no, wait. It can't open if we put it right there. We'll move that crafting table and do that. And then we'll put these signs in here. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. And I think we should probably, like, do three block length for signs. So there will be 6 people each on each area. And then do this. And I will also do this. 3, and then we can dig this out just a tad bit further. And then we'll go ahead and fix this on up. Just like that. And then I'll have to go back and get another stone slab from the road again. Just so I can make another cobblestone pillar. Well, no, I don't have really make another cobblestone pillar. Wait, no, I've already got slabs. Such an idiot. Such an idiot. But that looks pretty good so far. We can put torches down, so do. And I was 1 torch off. Nonetheless, we've got it started. That's what matters. And I think we have a lot more yet to come, so I think that's all I'm going to pretty much do for today. I think that's a pretty good start, because I did a little bit of landscaping for the castle garden and the player wall, because I knew that was going to be something I needed to do again. And we are going to dig out the rest of this land here and still keep making the wall and then making it expand. Making it eventually go all the way around towards where the castle and stuff is. And it might even connect to the castle garden. Which I feel like the castle garden, if we expanded it enough, we could make it go into the desert and then have like a desert area and make like palm trees. Like an oasis, somewhat. That would be very cool. That would be very cool. So, we'll probably do that. But I think that's about all I can really do today. So if y'all want to see more, just let me know what you think down in the comments, and like and subscribe. That's all I really know to say. That's if you're interested in my content. But, you know, I'll let you all decide. You all have a wonderful day, and kick ass and try to relax. That's all I really know to say. Peace.